A very good evening, everyone. I am Chris Malika Bhadra, and tonight I welcome you all to another short segment of an interview with the amazing cast and crew of an upcoming play in Sydney, Much Ado About Nothing, and we welcome all of you guys on our episode on Addison. I'll start with Damien. Damien, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure on behalf of Addison, the team. So, Damien, I'll jump on to the quick questions for you. Why Shakespeare?
Well, why not? He informs so much of our language for centuries now. He informs so much of our thinking on certain things of law, morals, culture, romance. Yeah, he's always relevant. And the reason he's so relevant is because back then when he wrote, he was writing universally. He was writing universally about all cultures. And as we've discovered since then, he's writing about all times. So it's a mirror to humanity and the world we live in.
That was beautiful. Remy, welcome to another episode of Addison.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's awesome. Remy, I would like you to give us a summary about the play that you guys are playing.
Yeah, so Much Ado About Nothing is a Shakespeare comedy. It's one of the earlier comedies, and I would say one of the more accessible ones. So if you're new to Shakespeare, this is one of the ones that people would recommend. The central plot is that there are two characters, Beatrice, who I play, and Benedict, who's played by the wonderful Luke, and they have a bit of a battle of the wits going on. They love smart insults, and they're friends while waiting for another couple within the play, Hero and Claudio's wedding, decide that they're going to set up a ploy to make Beatrice and Benedict, who both sworn against falling in love and against marriage, they're going to get them to fall in love with each other. Obviously, there would be no drama if it was just everything goes hunky-dory, so some characters who decide to throw some wrenches into the works.
Nice. That was a very good, intriguing summary, which leaves you hanging for more. Thank you for that, Remy. I'll move to Abhishek. Abhishek, welcome to another segment of Kehte Sunte. And what is the play? Is play में ऐसा क्या हमें देखने को मिलेगा? Which is what is that one factor that you guys are bringing onto the play?
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the opportunity. मुझे लगता है कि ये play Much Ado About Nothing, whilst the script would be familiar to a lot of us, but I think the unique part of this is that in terms of the venues, ये open air में parks में हो रहा है, which in the current environment is something which is very relevant, useful. We are going into Scotland Island as well, so if anyone wants to travel over and come spend some time, maybe spend a weekend there. So Sunday, there's a Sunday performance there as well. The diversity in the cast, that's another very interesting aspect. इसमें आप देख सकते हैं in this screen itself, it's a very diverse cast, and there are more who are not unfortunately present in this video today. So that's going to be another very interesting part of watching the performance. Additionally, इसमें हमने थोड़ा सा tweaking किया है, थोड़ा dialogues, थोड़ा characters. And the way it is being delivered is very fresh. It is very contemporary. तो इसमें मतलब आप देखेंगे कि मोबाइल फोन का भी usage है, और Damien will be talking to Siri briefly as we progress through the play. So a lot of very different and very interesting aspects, which as an audience I think people will really enjoy.
Sure, they will. Thank you for joining us on Kehte Sunte, Abhishek. Coming to Tawfiq. Tawfiq, hello, first of all. Please tell us about the different venues that you will be playing the theatre on.
So, thank you, Chris. और Kehte Sunte के मेरे सारे audiences, मेरे दोस्त, मेरी family, शुक्रिया आप सबका हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए आज. Before I get into the venue aspect, अगर जो अभिषेक ने अभी तक जो बताया है प्ले के बारे में और रेमी ने जो बताया है, उसमें उसको अगर मुझे एक समराइज करना हो एक शेर में, तो मुझे जिगर मुरादाबादी का शेर याद आता है कि ये इश्क नहीं आसान, बस इतना समझ लीजिए, एक आग का दरिया है और डूब के जाना है. और because there are so many textures to the romance, there are so many textures of love in this particular play, it was almost an injustice that if we would not be able to show it to different people all the way, and not let logistics and distance be the reason of missing out such a brilliant story. So we start off our season with Maratha Varunga, which is at the corner of Foxgrove Road, and there's one other big road name which I don't remember. But it's Maratha Friends at the Practical School of Philosophy in Varunga. After performing on 5th and 6th of February there, we move on to an island, which is called the Scotland Island. We are performing 2 shows there, and again, this show will be done out in a park, which will be great experience for audiences and more so with the actors as well. Moving on from there, as if that was not enough, that we are doing it in a rose garden, and then from there on an island, we go into a restaurant. And that restaurant is called Juggies, and it's a beautiful venue. It's a garden restaurant. That is a special venue in the sense that as much as we are going to also invite you and indulge you with a few canopies and a welcome drink for all our patrons, we're also discounting the meal if you choose to have, which could be in the afternoon, in the evening, or during the show for a change. After that, we move into a hub, an arts hub, if I may say it this way. Addison Community Center in Marrickville is known to be a home to many good causes which are related around our society, our arts and culture. And it's also the home to the Greek Theatre, which is run by the Hellenic Art Theatre Company. And we were very fortunate that they allowed us to perform our closing shows in the theatre. It is very important for us to have the closing nights there, just because also as a contingency, if you do realize the previous 4 shows are all in a garden, and they are subject to weather conditions as well, in which they will be straight up cancelled. Having it in the theatre at the end essentially means that if you can't attend, then we can at least give you the option to watch it. So we've got a mix of both. We've got gardens, we've got restaurants, we've got islands, and we've got a theatre.
By the looks of it, you guys have it all. So it just sounds wonderful. And as someone who's from Melbourne, I'm just already feeling jealous. But yeah, I'll let it go for now. Neil, coming on to you. Welcome on Kaithe Sunte. I would like to know, what would be your message to anybody who's listening to you right now? What would be your message to our listeners and our audiences on Kaithe Sunte?
Firstly, Chris, thank you for having us, because it is quite essential that programs like yours strongly support production like ours. Now, we are quite a humble production, but we have quite a strong team, and I am quite blessed to be a part of this team and part of this direction. Now, it is trial times, and I think for the arts especially, and therefore we need an audience. And I request people who are at home watching this to come and support us. It is a very safe environment, but I can assure you, productions like ours needs to fill your lives, and we try to do everything we possibly can. It's not easy for actors, and we have to overcome a lot of obstacles. We work full time as well, many of us. So all I can do is request people who are sitting and watching the show to please come support us. It is a very diverse cast. It is a very supportive cast. And what's more important is you will enjoy this particular production. It is hilarious. It is heart-wrenching. You will cry. You will laugh. You will applaud. So please come. Please support.
Wonderful. Thank you to each one of you for giving us your time on Kaithe Sunte. और हमारे Kaithe Sunte के जो दर्शक हैं, जो ऑडियंस है, हमें उम्मीद है कि आप जो सिडनी में रहते हैं, you guys will come and support them. For your information, these guys go on floor on the 5th of February. So please आइए इन लोगों को support कीजिए. I'll be meeting you again on another episode of Kaithe Sunte. We come on floor every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Till then, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you super soon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.